Woo! Oops. Hey there, my name is Santiago and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be asking myself 10 questions that a future version of myself will be answering a year from now. He'll be in medical school, hopefully settled in and having things working efficiently, so I'm excited to see what he's going to say and answer to the questions that I'm going to ask him today. I will be asking myself 5 medical school related questions and 5 personal questions for a total of 10 questions, and yeah, I'm just super excited to see how I'll answer those in the future. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you guys. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is a pretty popular trend amongst other pre-meds and medical school students who are documenting their paths here on YouTube. So I did watch some of those videos and I have sampled from their questions, but a lot of these are pretty personal to me and to my own journey. Alright, so let's start with the 5 medical school related questions that I want Santiago a year from now to answer them, but I'll also be answering them in this video just to be able to compare the two responses. Also, I have my questions here on my phone, so if you see me look down, that's what I'm looking at. Alright, first question. What medical school did you end up choosing, and what's your favorite part about it thus far? Currently, I have no idea where I'm going to go to medical school. As I've said in my previous videos, I have gotten accepted to 5 medical schools so far, and honestly, I can make pros and cons to each one of those. I'm very excited about having been accepted to all those schools and sitting where I am today, but in all honesty, I have no idea where I'm going to be a year from now, much less 6 months from now when I actually start and have to be living there and attending that school. I am looking forward to the student outreach clinics and to the new curriculums. It seems that almost every school I've gotten accepted to has revamped their curriculum in one way or another. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what part of those are my favorite. Is it the fact that I'm working with patients? Is it these new curriculums that I'm having to learn from? Like, what is it specifically? All right, question 2. What's the hardest part of the curriculum? Based off my undergrad experience, I can see this being the amount of information that we're told we're gonna have to memorize. The classes that I did best in undergrad were those that I had the ability to conceptualize and to really understand how it was working. The classes where it was just rote memorization, I didn't do too well on, but you know, it all plays together in med school, so maybe I will have to deal with the fact that I'm memorizing things, but maybe being able to conceptualize those and really see how it plays into part in the bigger picture of medicine and the bigger picture of the human anatomy and physiology. Hopefully doing those things will make it easier for me. I don't know. What do you think, future Santiago? Question 3, what's your free time looking like? Do I even have free time? Currently, I am spending a lot of time on TikTok. I am obviously making YouTube videos. I am watching, guilty pleasure, a lot of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do I want to put that on this video? Whatever. I do. I watch a lot of it and I rewatch seasons. Whatever, judge me. So yeah, what are you doing, Santiago? What does your free time look like? Question 4. Have you started/continued your research? I know some schools have already reached out to me saying that if I did go to the medical school, I can continue my HIV research that I did during my undergrad. Even besides that, I am currently working with my thesis advisor to have publications of my research that I did in my undergrad. So yeah, have I done those things? Do I have any publications? Am I continuing my research? Am I doing new research? Like, what is that looking like? And finally, the last question of my medical school related questions. How's COVID-19 and is it playing a part in your curriculum? I did get a chance to read a synopsis of Joe Biden's plan, and it does seem that by the end of this year, we'll have most of the country vaccinated and really have a plan on how to tackle COVID. So were we successful in that? What are things looking like now in this post-COVID world where we have an administration that takes science and this COVID pandemic seriously? Are classes still online? I mean, I know a lot of schools already do that, but are we forced to do online instruction? Do students have the ability to be on campus? Are we still wearing masks when we go out to restaurants and in the gym? Yeah, what's it looking like? Okay, cool. So those are the med school related questions that I had for myself, but here are 5 personal questions that I also have for myself. The first one is, are you living in a new city and are you and Jeremy adjusting to it well? I don't think I've shared this on my YouTube channel, but my boyfriend Jeremy will be joining me in whatever city, whatever medical school I end up going to, and I'm so thankful for him for accompanying me and really helping me in this journey. I'm also excited for him and what a new city will mean for him and his passions and his career. So yeah, like, how are we doing in this new city? Did we move from Vegas? Are we still living here? Yeah, It's kind of hard for me to answer to that now because I haven't decided where I'm going to go, but I have lived in a number of cities: Murfreesboro back in Tennessee, Las Vegas here in Nevada, LA in California, and I have had the ability to travel to other cities. I can see myself adjusting to other places pretty well. I like newness. I don't like things to feel a little bit stagnant. So yeah, how are things going? Second question, have y'all adopted a new family member? I hope that the answer to this question is a yes. Jeremy and I have been talking about hopefully getting a new puppy or a new cat when we move out and, and I attend medical school. So have we adopted a cat or a dog? If so, what's his name, his or her name? What is it? Is it a dog? Is it a cat? Is it something more exotic? Because I know I love me some birds, but Jeremy's not on board with that. So yeah, have you? Third question, how are the plants? For those of you who don't follow me on TikTok, Jeremy and I have a pretty extensive plant collection. I think we have over 50 or 60 plants. I can't remember the actual number, but I know they're a pretty big part of our lives and they bring us a lot of joy. And yeah, they're just a lot of fun to collect and to care for and just to see them grow. Yeah, have we brought them to wherever we're living? Have we expanded on our collection? Are we kind of tight for space? That might be a yes. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Okay, cool. Fourth question, do you miss your family? I feel like the answer to this question is going to be a yes, mostly because I am a pretty big family-oriented person. I love my mom, I love my siblings, I love my dad, even though he gets on my last nerves. Yeah, I just like to have a full house. I just like to have people that I love. Can you hear that? Anyways, yeah, I just like to have a full house. I just like to have people around me. I like to see my loved ones do what they do and to see them grow up and go through life. And yeah, just the idea of not having so much time with them or to be around them, that kind of already stresses me out. So how are you coping? Do you miss them? Are you happy to be away? Yeah, what's going on? Okay, and lastly, how does it feel being the minority in med school? I have shared this on my YouTube channel. I'm first generation. I used to be undocumented. I am an immigrant. I am Mexican. I am gay. Like all of these things that make you minority or whatever, they do. Let me not minimize that. Like that does make me a minority in medical school. How are they playing a role in medical school? Do I feel like an outcast? Do I feel isolated? Those are worries that I do have. I know what that feels like because I did go to a predominantly white high school, and it can feel a little bit disenfranchising to not have people who really understand you and your struggles or really where you come from in your life story. So I am an adult now and I do recognize how that affects me, and I do have coping mechanisms. And I, really just have the ability to not let those things affect me as much as it used to. But I would like to see my perspective a year from now because I will be in a career and a profession that matters a lot to me, and that these next 4 years are really important to my career. So how does it feel to be a minority in med school? Okay, cool. So those are the 10 questions I had for myself. I know this video is a little bit different than the previous ones. I'm not even sure if you guys are interested in this, but I'm very interested to see what my answers are going to be a year from now. And yeah, I'm just excited to see where the wind will take me. I know I have to make a decision as to what medical school I'm going to go to in the next coming months, really by April. I'm hoping to have it figured out. What is that? February, March, April, 3 months from now. Whew, it's getting real. We're getting down to it. I have to get my vaccinations done. I'm very much postponing it because I hate shots. I hate it. I hate them. I am not looking forward to it at all, but I gotta do it. I gotta quit procrastinating. Anyways, continue to take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.